Yung pong lotto agents po, yung lotto outlet ko po 20 years na po siya eh. I have never violated anything in my contract. We remit every day. Lahat po ng takot po kami diyan sa mga violation kasi alam namin yun po yung reason para ma-terminate po ako. Kaya I was really, my whole family, my relatives, so they were quite surprised na bakit terminate na lang ng ganun dahil lang nag-attend lang ng prayer rally. I mean, lahat naman po ng tao may karapatan naman pong tumulong din doon sa ibang agents po para marinig po or ayaw po niya kaming dinggin yung aming
Ano to, prayer rally in front of PCSO?
Opo, doon sa kabilang side lang po. And we were not making
And
noise.
that prayer rally is para telling PCSO na there is a problem, please help us.
Yeah, we pray. We pray na ibalik po yung cancellation of tickets, ibalik po yung 2,000 na bigyan na po ng machine yung 2,000 outlets. Yung dalawang issue lang po na yun ang pinag-pray namin doon.
Yun naman pala, Atty. Patsyag. Nag-rally sila sa harap ng PCSO, nagdarasal na sana maibalik yung kanilang mga outlets. Ano masama po doon? Ba't pinersonal?
Saka ako lang po talaga ang
dahil kayo pong
Sa
presidente.
dami po na nag-attend ng prayer rally, ako lang po.
Sabi niya, wala raw siyang violation for more than 20 years. Ginagawa niyang lahat na tama. And then nag-attend siya ng prayer rally, parang short of saying, nagdarasal at nagmamakaawa na sana may balik niya yung mga lotto outlets nila nagsara. And then, napunada. Binalikan sila. Pamimersonal. Parang nakita ko dito kay GM Robles, parang he thinks he's God. That's grave abuse of power. Really. This guy is very dangerous. You give him little power, he exceeds that power that was given to him. Grabe naman. Delikado to, nakakatakot tong boss niya na si Robles, GM Robles. Paano na kaya kung ito ay naging presidente ng Pilipinas? Baka lahat tayo, kunting mali lang dyan, kukulong tayo lahat. Kaya sabi sila, abusado tong boss mo, itong si Robles, napaka-abusadong tao. He's playing God. Na wala dapat pwede bumangga sa kanya. Nobody should cross him. Otherwise, ayun. Grabe naman po, Attorney Patsyag. I'm sorry, Attorney Patsyag, this is not for you. This is for your boss. Diba? Pakisabi na lang siguro sa next hearing. I want Chairman Robles here at pag-ayusin natin sila. Gusto ko maibalik. Wala naman palang ginawa. Kayo ba ma'am, ng bato? Hindi kayo nagbato? Hindi kayo nagsunog ng mga papel doon?
Hindi po. We only prayed.
Hindi kayo nagsunog ng mga bandila? Ano? Hindi?
Hindi po.
Okay.
Nagdasal lang po talaga kami and we did not stay long there. After the prayers, umalis na rin po kami.
Oh, okay.
Pero they took our pictures. I mean, from the office of the GM, they took our pictures. There were policemen who na pinadala doon. Nakita naman po ng mga police na, naman po, peaceful naman po yung prayer rally. Hindi po kami ng gulo.
Sige ma'am, sa susunod na hearing, pag nag-attend si GM Robles, pag-ayusin ko kayo, and then i-request natin na ibalik yung inyo pong outlet.
Yes sir, kasi yun lang po yung hanap buhay ko. Wala naman po ako ibang hanap buhay. Dito po sa ginagawa namin po, gusto ko lang talagang matulungan po yung mga na-displaced na lotto agents. At kaya nila ako ginawang presidente kasi naniniwala po sila na matutulungan ko sila. Maraming salamat po, Chair.
Thank you, thank you. Now, Pinoy Lotto. Saan yung Pinoy Lotto rito? Okay. Pwede ba natin i-amend ang kontrata para mabigyan ng root access ang PCSO chairman? That's my first question. Because the last time sa contract ninyo, somebody did mention to me the reason why the chairman wasn't given access dahil wala sa kontrata siya. Ang meron lang is the GM and AGM. Now, can we amend that contract para maisama natin yung chairman?
Senator, that's not really up to us. We're the lessor. And so it's the PCSO that determines who gets access.
Oh, it's the PCSO.
because we are the lessor of the equipment and the system.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
if they're the ones who specify who gets access.
Oh, they are the one
Yes,
who
Your Honor.
specify in the contract. Sila yung gumawa ng contract. At
No,
kung
Your
sinong gusto nila ilagay doon.
Well, the contract is a lease contract, Your Honor. We lease the system and the equipment. And the way the security operates is there are different levels of authority. And those levels of authority are determined by PCSO.
Okay. Pakipaliwanag, baka hinintay ko pa rin, baka dumating pa itong ilang minuto na lang pala. Dumating pa itong DICT, root access.
Your Honor, there are para simple lang ho.
Sige po.
Iba ho yung access sa data, iba ho yung access sa administration.
Okay.
Okay. Yun hong administration, yan ho ang nagmamando kung yung halimbawa yung mga agent, yung mga outlet, yung patay sa RAS, ayun. Tapos siya yung nakikita kung magkano yung benta, ganun yun. Yung data naman, yan yung mga data ng mga numero ng mga tinataya. So the tickets, the bets, that's the data access. But the access to those are instructed to us by PCSO.
Okay. So yung root access saka data access, magkahiwalay po yun.
Yes, Your Honor.
So sino po may access sa data access? Ilang
Right
tao?
now,
Right now.
only two, Your Honor.
At sino po yun?
GM, tsaka yung data security ng PCSO.
GM and data security. Okay. Kasi meron nga pong mga nung last year nagsasabi na through maybe data access yung ticket ng isang mananaya ay kayang panalunin. May mga ganong klase mga allegations kasi na kaya manipula po yung game.
Paliwanag ko pasimple yung structure ho ng sistema. Ganito ho yun eh. Yun hong all of the system is housed in a main computer system. It's hardware, it's a big computer. Okay. There is no public access to that computer. Hindi siya ma-hack. Kasi bago ang na-access lang ng mga outsiders, pati yung mga agents, is another computer in between.
Access ng mga agents
Yes.
at mga outsider. How about access ng mga tao sa loob ng PCSO?
Yung dalawa ho, pwede mag-access doon.
Yun ang sinasabi ko. Pwede.
Opo.
Yung dalawa. In other words, kung yung dalawa ay loko-loko, halimbawa lang loko-loko, kaya nila manipulahan yung laro.
Hindi ho, well, theoretically ho, pero hindi ho ganun kadali yun dahil
Kaya nga, hindi ganun kadali, pero kaya.
I can say yes theoretically, pero I cannot also see how they can do it.
You said, yes, pwede.
Kasi ho, yung resulta ng bola, hindi naman nasa computer din yun eh. Iba pa yung pag-draw ng number. Magkahiwalay ho yun, walang connection. So halimbawa, tumayaw kayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hindi mo kayang ayusin yung computer para manalo yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yung winning ticket is drawn out in a draw machine na nakahiwalay. Walang access yun. So yung pag-draw nun is live in front of witnesses. Pipiliin yung number by floating balls. Yung lalabas na bola. Siguro nakita nyo na yun sa TV. Yun
Okay,
ho,
I'll give you a scenario, sir.
yun.
I'll give you a scenario. Yung minutes before the draw game,
Yes, sir.
may tataya ng winning number. Okay, sabihin natin, lumabas na yung winning numbers.
Yes, sir.
A minute after na lumabas ang winning number, may tinayaan yung winning number.
Hindi na ho, sarado na ho yung tayaan.
Why not? Kung kaya nga manipulahin. kung gagamitin yung kanilang access sa data, kung ano pa man access yung para manipula na pwedeng pumasok pa rin yung taya. Last minute, papalabasin.
Hindi na ako papasok sa computer dahil sarado na eh.
Pero kung may access yung tao na buksan yung computer,
Theoretically, yes, Your Honor, but
thank you.
I can't really see how it can be done.
Thank you. So pwede. Kaya nga sa susunod na hearing, I want the DICT to be here and siguro COMSEC will invite IT experts as well, not only from the government, from siguro private IT experts. Thank you for your opinion, Attorney Jose Bernas. I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you, sir.